up. The clock is 8:30. Maybe a little bit late in the morning, but I really needed that sleep. So weather is kinda nice. It's not raining, and it should be a little bit sun during the day. I'm just doing some sandwiches to bring along on the road, and then I'm going to pack everything up, all the camera gear, all the batteries, tent, sleeping bag, all of that, and then we will head off to Trollstigen. After about 1 hour I had made my way to Åndalsnes. I took a short break for food and water and then went on to look for a tarp for my tent. Unfortunately, I had confused Ålesund with Åndalsnes while looking for the XXL store, so I had to do some exploring of the town to see what other stores might have them. I did find a hardware store that had both tarps and straps, so I got what I needed and continued on. While getting closer to Trollstigen, the clouds got darker and I could see some rain in a distance. So I decided to pull over and change into my rain overall once again. And as you'll see a little bit later, this was indeed a very good decision. So here we are. I made it to Trollstigen. It's a little bit rainy, but it's starting to clear up right now. So let's hope for a little better weather. I think I will ride up to the top and then have some lunch up there on the top. No more to roam. I'm just going over Let's continue upwards and have a look at the view and probably eat some late lunch. Once at the top, it was, as you might expect, pretty crowded with tourists. I walked along the little walkway out to the viewing deck and was greeted with a very nice rainbow and a tiny bit of sun. I sat down, enjoyed the view, ate my cheese and salami sandwiches, just enjoying life, until
12 seconds later.
Not more than 15 minutes after I arrived, the sky opened up and completely drenched us all. All the tourists that had been swarming the area moments before had now run for shelter. Me myself found a little spot to hide under until the worst of the rain had subsided. I then said goodbye to my new friend and headed off before the rain worsened. The rain has stopped for a little bit. I am on my way to Geiranger. What the fuck? I guess we're going this way. What? I don't know. What was the point of that? And we are approximately 20 kilometers away from Geiranger, and I think I might stay there tonight. I don't actually think that I will reach Preikestolen this time. It's just way too far, and half of the week has just gone. So my plan now is just cruise around with no specific place in mind. Let's see what tomorrow gives us. And this is like a viewing spot deluxe, so I might stop here as well to get some pictures if there is any room for me here. Maybe in there. This is insane. It's really nice. Sun is shining, but stormy weather is coming, so I'm going to head down, try to escape the rain. After reaching Geiranger village, I had to come up with a plan. To tent or try to find a cabin somewhere. After scouring Google and Google Maps for campings close to me, I didn't find a single cabin within my price range in any of them. So, after some consideration, I decided to use tent at Halland Camping instead. So, I managed to get to Geiranger, and after some consideration I decided to take in on the camping tent spot. It was about 250 crowns. Tent spot plus motorcycle parking, so not too bad. I am a little bit worried about the rain though, because the last time I tented that ended in catastrophe. So I did buy a tarp, so I put that up above my tent, so hopefully that will prevent the inside to get as wet as it did. It's raining a little bit, it's cloudy. And this is also the first place that I have actually stopped and walked around a bit in. So, the other places I've just driven there, rented a cabin, pitched my tent and went to sleep and then continued in the morning. But today I actually decided to stay in Geiranger just so that I could go see the sights and take a little look at the town. So yeah. So I have been walking around here in Geiranger for a little bit. I walked into the center of the town and visited the Berserker bar and pub and bar. I had myself a beer, and then I went on this little hike over here up the waterfall. There's a stair up beside it, and I can tell you that my legs are literally jelly right now. I went up to the Union hotel, or the Hotel Union, that was located right at the top of those stairs. I had myself another beer, and now I'm heading down towards the campsite and my tent again, and I hope I haven't been robbed while I've been gone. I have to be a little bit quiet because I think some of the people in here have gone to sleep. So I found this like builder's material store, I don't know what it's called, and they had tarps. This one cost me like 100 crowns, and these straps cost 10 crowns a piece, so really cheap, and so far it seems to have worked just like I wanted to. I checked inside. It has been raining since I got here, and I went back to check inside and it's dry, so far so good, so we'll see what happens. I'm watching an episode of Seinfeld, and I've just let this food rest now for 15 minutes, like it said on the package. So we'll see what this risotto tastes like. Not bad. It's good enough. And besides, I am hungry, so I will just eat this and go to bed, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. The time is about 8. When I woke up, my sleeping bag was a little bit wet, and it was a little bit wet inside the tent also, but in the most part it was dry. Today the weather is cloudy, but no rain so far, so that's good. Let's continue. This, however, was when the road trip took a bad turn. About an hour after leaving Geiranger, the engine started acting a bit weird. It started coughing and was hard to start for a while. So I decided that instead of continuing the road trip any further, I was going to change my plan and instead head towards home. If anything would break down, I thought it would be better to be closer to home and not further away from it. The rest of the trip home did, however, go pretty smoothly, so I have no idea why the bike acted like it did. One theory I have was that since I was basically in the clouds at one point, maybe the humidity was so high that it messed with my air intake or the fuel. And after getting back down from the foggy mountaintops again, there wasn't any more problems for the rest of the trip. But I'd rather play it safe than to risk it anyhow, so I don't regret my decision to head home. And over here we have a incredible little waterfall. Imagine living here and have this like right next to your house. It's amazing. So I have made it to Dovre following the E6. I found myself this nice little resting area. Weather still looking good, cloudy but a lot of sun, so can't complain. I'm wondering about taking this off and putting my jacket on again, but it looks a little bit uncertain over there, so I'm not really sure what to do, if I'm going to take it off or not. But yeah, let's make some food and then continue. Yeah, it's pretty good. So, the 8 minutes has passed, so time to open. I did decide to risk it and take off my overalls. It's pretty quick to change back in case there is any more rain, but right now it's pretty nice weather, so pretty good. It didn't rain when I woke up, so I decided like just to pack everything together as fast as I could, just in case there would be rain coming. There was a few clouds that looked a little bit menacing, so I just got up and packed everything together and started riding right away. But yeah, nothing more to say about that. Let's eat and continue. Well, it didn't take long after I've changed out of my overalls before the weather turned really bad again. So I decided to pull over and put the overalls back on again, just in case it will start to rain, which I think it will. So yeah, let's continue. Welcome to my little cabin. It's been raining like crazy all day long. It's been thunder, it's been lightning, it's been so much rain that even though I had my rain overalls on, I got a little bit wet inside, mostly on my arms. And my legs a little bit got in through the neck as well. My shoes were literally drenched when I took them off a few minutes ago. I could just pour water out. So yeah, I decided that I had enough for today. I'm cold, I'm tired, I'm hungry, so I decided to get this little cabin. I have 300 kilometers left to go. I could probably just have soldiered through and driven all the way home today, but no, I was tired, cold, hungry, so better dry up, charge all the batteries, get some sleep, and continue in the morning. But yeah, I'm charging all the batteries. I will have some food, I will have some coffee, some sleep later, and then continue in the morning. So, this was the final stretch home. It had been a week of rain, a bit of sunshine every now and then, a lot of beautiful sights, and another 1,443 kilometers added to the bike's total mileage. The trip might not have ended up exactly like how I had planned it, but then again, what road trip will? All I had left to do now was to drive the final 300 kilometers home and hope that nothing more would happen to the bike along the way. I decided to take a little break approximately 150 kilometers away from home, making a final pit stop at Hegre fästning, located just outside of Stjørdal. After walking around in the ruins, gathering my thoughts of the journey, I decided that this is where the vlog should end. The rest of the way home was just the same as the beginning of the trip anyway. So, Simon, any final thoughts for the people? I think everything I packed was sufficient for this trip. I had some spare clothes, I had my rain overalls, thank God for that. I had another jacket, I had plenty of food, I had my storm kitchen. Is there anything I would want to change? I think that I would probably get a hammock for the next trip, because it is a little bit tricky to find a spot that is flat, that is dry, where you can pitch your tent. And with a hammock, not only to keep dry, you can find a spot to camp almost anywhere. Most of the trip has been rainy, so that is the only thing that was disappointing about this trip. I had a few good spots here and there when the sun was out, and you know, it was kind of nice weather and everything. But thanks to this overall, I kept dry. So yeah, all in all, it was a very good journey. I think I will head straight for Preikestolen the next time. I wanted to go there this time, but it just took too long to travel and film everything that I wanted to film along the way. So if I would have gone to Preikestolen as well and film and everything, it would probably take me another week, and I don't really have that time. I'm up here at the fortress, and I thought that this would be as good of a spot to end this vlog as any. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, like, all of that, and I will see you in the next episode.